What's up, guys? Welcome in. Hopefully, you guys are having a good Sunday evening. Those of you that are on Monday, I'm sorry for being so late this weekend. Um, it is a bonus stream, but I did owe you guys an extra stream this week. So, hopefully, you guys are doing well. I think I saw DayZ in here first. Welcome in. We got DayZ, Jason, and the Century. Welcome in, guys. And remote. You said remotes in here. Chat always just goes straight to top messages instead of showing all. Stupid. Jason, what's up, brother? We also got Swerve, and welcome in, Swerve, and that's it. Welcome in, guys. Retiring from DayZ? Oh no. I got up to a bit, not nothing incredible, but most definitely got up to a bit of stuff. Come on, load up. All right. Show us a rainy day. Start off beautiful. I think it's early in the morning though. So if this rain ever passes, we'll have some time, some sunlight. Looks like we're just off by Berezino. I'll take a Lao Berezino spawn. I don't mind. It's gonna rain just enough to get us wet, not enough to actually do anything else. Yeah, I don't think they're both gonna go in there. Got the two, and then he can come in. I think the nights are gonna be dark, so I don't know why they don't work. Maybe Streamlabs is having a problem. Alright guys, I might have to get a little warmed up here. Alright. All the infected in this town are gonna be on the roof. I'll leave. Minecraft stream win. Yeah, nah. I don't think so, buddy. I put the damn key up. I don't know what happened. I can't imagine doing that in real life, like trying my best to put my hand up. Rest stream when we did a rest stream a long time ago. Yeah, I got you. I moved the mic. It should work a little better for you right there. Okay. This run we're going for complete simplicity. We're gonna try and thrive with absolutely only what we need. Only what we need. Condition is worn. I could imagine carrying 2 knives for sure, especially in a survival situation. A couple knives. Most definitely gonna have 1 gun only though. Might have a pistol for backup, but we're most definitely only gonna be having 1 gun today. There more come in, sir. Yeah, sentry. Of course, bro. I hear it, but don't see it. Feel like I could have punched him once there. Not a heavy punch. Oh, we killed a fox with our bare hands, dog. That's the first right there. Oh, man. With our bare hands. Could have brought something for the fire if you're gonna hang out in here, lady. I haven't cleared this whole house. I normally don't do that, but I don't care. Let's just do 2. You got a visa? I wanted one as a kid. Not really bad, but they're most definitely on my list of cool dogs. Your cat's like the snow. Chip, welcome in. There's a chicken. If I could find some sort of bag, I would be happy. Because with this chicken, I could literally escape. I don't have to fight anybody. I could just go get out of the spawn. We don't have to be takers today. Let's just drop the knife. We'll eat the food and we'll take the chicken as well. And got him, coach. What did Swerve say? Oh, yeah, that's funny, bro. That's insane. Okay, we're good to go. We can get out of here. I would like to find a crossbow, but I think a rifle would do. If we can find a hunting rifle, I think that'll do as well. We'll be okay till the heat pack runs out. I'll need to stop and get water as well. Somewhere. He's not gonna move again? Damn. Recess was a legit cartoon, wasn't it? Rain is picking back up. Jason, welcome in. Jason Walker, welcome in. I think Kids Next Door was better than Recess. I think that was around the same era, right? Codename Kids Next Door was better. Recess was like a really general cartoon. It was really good for everybody. Codename Kids Next Door was that one show though. Made you feel like it made me feel like it made me feel like I could do anything when I watched that cartoon. Okay, another guy? Nah, the other guy had a schedule problem and he kept having to go off when it was time for us to play. And then the one time that he hits me up to play and he wants to do the training, I go to train with him and then my PC was just acting really bad, and I had to go into BIOS and reset a bunch of stuff and fix a bunch of things. Unfortunately, it took too long, and that session never happened. So I'm ready to get another. Hopefully, we can get another one this week, though. And whoever went and gave Natina that full gas suit, you're a legend, bro. If you're in here, somebody went and gave Natina, after our stream, the full gas suit. They just stopped by. Welcome in, Scott. They just stopped by and gave her, and Marati, welcome in, brother. They stopped by and gave her the full suit. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, she was like, I don't know their name. I was like, who? You know, I was trying to figure out who it was. You're a legend, bro. That was pretty cool. I figured he was either you or David. I was like, one of these guys did. And I appreciate you, bro. I was planning on having to use my stash and like give it to whoever ran, because Maradi's gonna run with her now to the gas zone, and I planned on giving Maradi my suit or whatever he needed, or just giving her my suit. But you did, bro. That's what's up. So I can keep that extra suit in the stash for now for the next run. That's pretty crazy, bro. I appreciate it. I think I'm gonna cut this way and just go like kind of towards the mountain there. I don't know how much of an adventure I'm planning on taking today. Okay, we're cold now. This is still hot, but we're overwhelmed by the cold, bro, or by the rain. Sounds like it might let up here in a second. We'll see what it does. Cutting this field is against my better judgment, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's the mountain I wanted to go for. So maybe I'll start with this town up here instead. Bessie's in the woods there. A cow steak would be much better for me long term, but the energy I'm gonna use to kill her, I don't know. Where's the boy? Yeah, I don't think so. Reginald, welcome in. Who needs sleep? We'll keep it short today. We'll keep it short and sweet. Keep it really simple today, man. I did a run yesterday, and I did a recorded video yesterday of basically how to start the fastest you can in DayZ at an intermediate. Basically how to pick the server and how to start your run off really fast, like as fast as you can. Get the best possible start in the best possible server. And I did all this work, right? And I got all the way to this base building location. I built in the location. I got all the base stuff. I even raided a base. And I got to the location, and then it turns out that barn that I was trying to build in, on official, you can't build in that barn in the middle. You can't put a fence gate. You can't put anything in the middle of the barn. It's almost like they don't want you to go up to that top area. It is so annoying. But you can get a car in there. But I basically was so frustrated with that run. I finished the base. I got the base built. But it just turns out you can't build in that barn. So it was really annoying, really frustrating. I ended up just F11. There was like cheaters on the server anyway. Like there were like walls that were laying flat on the ground and stuff. So I didn't really care. Kind of disappointing though. This heat pack should get us back. It's ruined, but it's still warm enough. Okay, let's see if we can pick up a cheap weapon here out of the houses. Normally, I guess if this was me, right, if this was real life, I would want a rifle, like a hunting rifle. Not a sporting rifle, but an actual hunting rifle that will be able to knock down an armored target. but I wouldn't need much ammo because I don't plan on getting in big gunfights. I probably wouldn't even need a suppressor, you know what I mean? If I was gonna hunt with the thing, I'd just hunt and leave the area. Handful of ammo, I think maybe like a box of ammo. Maybe a box and a half, a little over a box, maybe 2 boxes of ammo, mostly. Or at most. And maybe a pistol as a start on. I'm ready with the $5 super chat. I like that help, guys. Appreciate you, buddy. First time here, you playing mostly vanilla or heavily modded? Well, bro, I think heavily modded is almost always off the table. We play some lightly modded and mostly vanilla and official. Gotta grab this bag off of this guy. And we go now. Damn. We got our backpack. This backpack will probably do us for the rest of our life here. See how long it takes her. She goes past the shelves, through the doorway. Come on, lady, you can do it. And then she ran her head right into that back shelf there. Luckily for her, she probably doesn't feel pain. Let's get past this guy. Grab us some water. First drink of the day. It's gonna feel refreshing. Just as my lips start to chap too. Oh, brother, go in there, please. Where's that secret stream week? I don't know what you're talking about, brother, but thank you for the $2 super chat. Have a great night, man. Let's grab a drink here. I think I could survive with just a pistol. It's not ideal. Because we're going against, I guess a plate carrier is 3A. So you got level 3 body armor at the press vest and then 3A at the plate, something like that. And then stab vest as well. A pistol is not ideal. It's not. And then you suffer the range. So I think a pistol and a rifle will be preferred. We'll be a hunter today. Woodsman vibe? Yeah, I'm thinking more like a Tundra. I'm thinking more like a Tundra and a CR75. CR527 just seems like it's too challenging to use. But we don't really need to extend past any range. If we get in a ranged fight, we can retreat, ideally, if it's a ranged fight, you know. Ammo will be easy with the 5.27. I'll take a 5.27. I'm not being picky right now. As of right now, anything that gets in my hands, I'll take it. I just want to stay away from shotguns. I really don't. I don't think a shotgun is going to be my best bet. Trying to think realistically, what would I have in this situation? What would be my weapon of choice? I most definitely wouldn't have, like, even so. I think the game, when you get an M4, bro, the game is using the M4 is fun, but the game overall gets more boring because I mean, unless you're on a war server where there's just people everywhere. You just have an M4 with such high capabilities. You have a war weapon with nowhere to use it, really. I think that's enough for a rope. I'll carry that for now. Slug's accuracy? No, I shot at R12 at range with the scope on it before just to see. It's not the best thing in the world to use. Cooking pot. I think having a cooking pot in my rucksack would be realistic. How many did we get? Just one? Oh, this has a Derringer in it. Okay. This is our only means of defense right now. We'll keep it. I think it's loaded. Yeah, with 2 rounds. Find a repeater. I'll take the repeater for this ammo. Somebody's been here. Yeah, buddy. I just need a moment. I'm just missing the ability to put my yeah, I guess we're cold, huh? To put my hood on. That's all I need is just to be able to throw that hood on. I'll be happy. I don't know where he went. DayZ, bro. These infected are some of the worst in the gaming industry, man. They're some of the worst. They're not the worst, but man. I think I'm gonna continue this way. There's another place for us up here. That gas station, there's a gas station in the distance you can see, and that butts up against the hill where I planned on camping today. I really think I'll give up the camp spot here on the coast. I don't really want to tell that super secret camp spot anyway. That lone house over there, that's not where we're going. This is where we're going right here. I wish this map has some more diversity. It would be a lot more fun. Or procedural map generation would make it incredible as well, but that's far-fetched. I feel like once I played Deer Isle, I couldn't go back. No map feels as good as Deer Isle. because DRL is so diverse and so like intricate, and everything, all the details are put together properly as well. It's not like he picked the asset and he's like, oh, this will kind of look like this, so I'm gonna use it. Like he did the best he could for every single POI. It seems like, and every single region, every single terrain, every single like biome, different biome on the map. Seems pretty cool. Somebody's been here as well. Been through here, opening all the doors. Another well up there. I think I'm gonna pass on it for now. I'll have to find some food eventually. Peek in a couple houses and see if they're looted. Okay. What do we have here? Alright. Now what I think I'm gonna do is, I only have one round, but I don't think I'll need a lot of ammo today. Yeah, a little single shot. It'll do for now. Actually, sitting here with the door to our house wide open. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay. What I will do at this pump is fill this pot up. She is in bed. Not sleeping, but in bed already. Okay, a backup pair of shoes. That's good. I have to figure out ammo now. That'll be the only thing keeping us from eating later on. Not really. This is another thing I didn't prepare for, is the wolves. They always come here. These wolves can be a challenge. Oh. Wolves didn't come. There they are. Looks like they're going for someone else, or they might be eating a sheep. I don't know. Oh, there's another base. This is not what I wanted here. This is the window side. I really kind of wanted to check this place out, but I guess we'll leave it be. Because with all the doors opened around these surrounding areas, it makes me kind of feel like someone's there. It might not be the guys that live at that base, but someone's there. We could raid that base, but there's no telling how many gates there are. I'm not willing to wait to raid a metal gate with a spear just to find out there's 4 more metal gates behind it. You know what I mean? What would be nice though is to sit and watch their base for a bit. One day I'll do this, but I'll go watch the code on their base. Go check the code, what it's preset to, and then sit somewhere. You'd have to have the right location, right? A base where you can sit close enough to hear them coming up, but not be seen. So you have to have bushes or something nearby. Yeah, sit outside their base. I don't know where my mind just went there. It went on a trip. But yeah, sit outside their base and listen to their base code as as they were putting it in, and count the clicks that they clicked, and have their front gate. I'll need to dry myself off though immediately because I won't last too long otherwise. Vic, welcome in, sir. Fantastic new vid. I'm glad you like that. I really am, man. This bone knife is holding up very, very well. It's keeping us from having to use our steak knife, which is our main blade at the moment. It would be really nice to have a proper blade. Okay. I'm going to dry myself off and quickly go and change the new vid command. Pretty shameful that I didn't do that already. Okay. Did it dry me off? No, it didn't. Almost. No, not even almost. That should work. Still doing community runs. I was moving. I haven't played in a while. Yeah, we'll do community runs. We're doing one this weekend, which I have to get scheduled. Okay, we got radios in it. We got a castle there. We're less than 40 minutes in. We're about 40 minutes in now. Still need a pair of pants. Other than that, though, we're doing okay. For some reason, we're cold still. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The pants probably would do us really well. Probably be the tipping point here for us. Our military checkpoint. I can't see which one that is. That is actually the one right before. I know which one that is. Okay. I know which one. Red double here has a base at it. Check this out here. Looks like it might be raided. Or red stilted, I'm sorry. Rated. Just a shell. Hello? It'd be a pleasure to have you, sir. Mr. Vic. It's unfortunate, but we gotta wear this. No, we don't have to. We make the rules, I guess, right? I can't put this in here because of the wall that's behind it is too close. So we can't cook in here. Perfect. Okay. All right. I guess let's go to this military checkpoint. So I got a long stick, 2 short sticks. We need a bark. Might not be a woodsman campfire, but yeah, it's gonna be a little stop and pop fire, I guess. Look at the big cast over there. We've come a long way. Literally in like under an hour, we've come a long way. We don't have much, but we've come a very long way. But this is how comfortable. This is like comfortably playing DayZ. Not like overstimulated. Not like really trying to get stuff. Not going to every PD and every town, every military to fight everything. I booted up 7 Days to Die the other day because I don't play barely anything else but DayZ, so I kind of got the feeling to play something else. I thought it would be beneficial to changing my perspective on DayZ. That's a working Humvee on the road, isn't it? I thought that playing another game would be beneficial to changing my perspective, especially a game as complex but also simple as 7 Days to Die. It's kind of similar to this one. Besides the Horde Nights, there's no real goal or objective but survive. Yeah, that's a working Humvee. And it really reminded me being so new at that game reminded me how it feels to be new at this game. It's incredible. Truck battery, that's it. There's something. No, that's the sandbag. Apologies. Yeah, it sounds like a bunch of fancy stuff. Well, I don't know the Kruger days. Or Keurig days. Keurig is not bad. Well, definitely ain't the best though. I think 1 rag might do it, but I'm not gonna risk it. I'll just do the 2. Do this. 40 minutes for a $10 coffee. So in your truck, that will probably equate to like a $30, maybe like a $20 trip, $15-20 trip. That's insane. All right, $30 trip all around. 40 minutes, that's probably like 20 bucks, right? 25, 30 bucks for you in a tank. First off, let me eat this or drink this. That's insane. Jax, welcome in. From here, we're looking for maybe we could use a over-the-shoulder bag, like a duffel bag. Pistol, any 9mm that we find, because I think our pistol choice is going to be 9mm, and there's our bag right there, and somebody's leftovers. He's got a head torch, which I'll take as well. Not a bad thing to have. Since these infected are here, makes me feel like they haven't been here recently. Okay, we got a proper blade now. This is gonna be our backup, and this will be on the ground. Got a 1911, which is not bad. I'll use it if I have to. Okay. Now we have a proper backup blade. The nights will be very dark, so my best bet is to run back to that chicken right now before it burns. Oh, days. I didn't even see him. Put him down here in the ditch. Ridiculous, man. Did I not put the blade on other blade on 3? Where's it at? Did I drop it? Oh, I switched over to this one. Okay, that makes sense. That sucks. Yeah, you gotta factor in idle time and that 10 miles per gallon being an average as well. I bet you a lot of times when you're going from lights and stuff, you're probably sitting around 3 to 8 miles per gallon. This ammo I'm not really too... optimistic about. Okay. Look for a stash real quick and get out of here. I think we're good. I don't think nobody died there. I think they just swapped some gear out. Looks like it could be a duo or a trio. Let's go for him. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. All right, we're in business now. It's not a lot, but this is most definitely enough. Okay, one thing I need to do before we leave. Need to get that head torch. Kentucky ballistics, yeah. Yeah, I think I've watched every video, probably a lot of his videos. I don't want to say every single video, but probably a whole lot of his videos. I've most definitely watched every video since the slap round and every video before the slap round for probably a year, I think, or maybe like not a year. No, who you need to watch is who you need to go back and watch if you can find his stuff is it FPS Russia? You guys insane. He shoots some Kentucky ballistics. He shoots some. I think his name is Scott, or I can't remember his name. He shoots some big guns, and he's a big guy. And when you see the recoil go through his body, you just imagine what a normal sized man would take. Like what that recoil would look like to an untrained, normal sized man, like a civilian. It'd be incredible. Okay, we're pretty good off now. Hunting a deer would be nice. Yeah, my favorite episode was the shooting all the bullets into that big water thing. I forget how many gallons it was, but he had a massive water. He had like a massive water container backed up. He backed his truck up to, and he was like shooting the guns down into him, and then it blew my mind that he actually jumped in there and got the rounds out. Hilarious. But yeah, seeing how all the water, how all the rounds he shot went through the water was pretty sick. I think channels like that are kind of underrated because there's nobody that actually tries these things. His latest one was a helicopter blade. He shot through the thick side and the thin side of a helicopter blade, which it stopped. I think it stopped 5.56, right? I think it stopped 5.56. Crazy. Ballistic High Speed, yeah. I think they collab with, is this a base? Didn't Ballistic High Speed collab with, Kentucky Ballistics with Scott and do the slow-mo for the tank rounds? The tank gun? Hello? Something tells me not to go in here. I mean, there's not a lot of evidence I have of anything. Binoculars are gonna be good for me. Oh, my light's on. Let's see. Who is Matt from? Matt's from Demolition Ranch, right? That's Matt. I don't think I need to hunt this thing. It will use the only round that I have anyway. I don't really want to do it. Yeah, I've been watching Demolition Ranch way longer than Kentucky Ballistics. Both are great though. Another base. Oh, look at the police car. We might get rifle slugs here. A pistol suppressor or something. What are we at? Warren? Okay. I think I'll take them all out. That's what I'll do. Grand Thumb. Grand Thumb is good too. I like Grand Thumb. I think Grand Thumb is more, he's more of just a chill guy. I like him a lot. I don't know his name, the guy from Grand Thumb. Okay, we'll leave the 9mm, but we'll take that because I don't have a rifle yet. Kind of crazy that these infected are not dead and there's no rifle here. There's not much here at all. And I thought that these infected will stay with this place as long as it lasts. Since we're traveling as a civilian, I probably should have taken the 9mm. Oh days. Okay, we have a rifle now. I think the BK has to go. I'll keep a handful of assorted ammo in my pocket though. I don't mind. Hickok 45. Hick 45. Yeah, Hickok 45. He's that guy is a character. He's not like a crazy wild character, but he most definitely is a character. And he shoots some stuff, man. That guy has a sharp shot too. Hickok 45 has a sharp shot. It might seem like it takes him a bit to get on target sometimes, but man, it is nice to watch him shoot. Very nice. He started as a different crew. Now, there's this one guy, I don't know what his name was, but there's a guy, he's a really young guy. He's a really young guy, and damn, I forget his name, but he had T-Rex arms. You guys know T-Rex arms? It used to be T-Rex arms. Then the guy that ran T-Rex arms left. David or something, his name. I don't know what his name. But he left and started his own channel. I guess he left T-Rex arms as an organization, I guess. I don't know. Let's put this ammo up top with our user. Should be good enough. Barely. I've never seen them like that. That's the dude that always wears the mask. No, he T-Rex arms. I forget. I don't know his actual name or what his new channel is called. I forget. But the guy from T-Rex. The guy from... Hey, come here. The guy from T-Rex Arms, he used to have like a... He used to do his videos from like a range. He did the Call of Duty guns video. Where he acted like he had a HUD and he acted like he was like a Call of Duty character, and he had all the guns. And he used to do his videos in his armory. Like he'll do his videos on the course, like on his shooting course, or he'll do them in his armory, where he talks about the gun builds and how you set up a rifle and stuff like that. Damn you. Where'd you even come from? Hungry again. The deer still doesn't sound good to me. I doubt you'll find T-Rex arms if you look it up anymore. I'm gonna search a couple houses. There's a shovel here that shouldn't be here. That wouldn't be too bad if we had to dig some worms up. Oh, this actually is it right here. A raincoat. I couldn't even see him because the stupid shirt in the way. I need to eat. I think somebody's over there. I don't know though. I don't know who. I can't say that name. That's why I haven't said it. He does all the 12. Oh yeah, I know who that is. I didn't never knew that was his name. But they shoot like by a highway or something, and they shoot all the crazy shotgun rounds. Yeah, I know that guy, or those guys. Sometimes he has a few different people on. I have to search these houses for scraps of food. I've got the BK and I've got enough ammo now to hunt and have a couple spare. It might not be a bad idea to go hunting for this deer. Guest appearances, mostly friends, but I love how to get into detail about the results. Yeah, pretty nice. Another base up here rated out, looks like. Yeah, some of the he shot some crazy rounds before. I'm really impressed with like how some of the rounds turn out. There's some rounds that you're like, there's no way this is gonna work, and it ends up being like super accurate. The ones that seem like they'll be super accurate, most of the time they're not either. It's so weird how the shotguns are, how the shotgun loads are. Nothing here. In case we switch to 22, I guess. We have in here nothing though. It doesn't look like anything special. I don't think you can go up there though. I wouldn't leave that gap personally, but I don't think I've tried to go up there before. I don't think you can go up there. If I could go up there, I would take a stack of bones. I would go kill that animal, take a stack of bones, throw some sticks over and raid out. I really would. But I don't think there might not be nothing that's worth it in here. So this is locked. This looks like it's... Oh, this is a post here, so you can dig this post up if we had a digging tool. This one right here. I bet you could dig this one up. Doesn't look like it's attached to anything. Looks like the other end of that one is right here. So we could dig that one up. We also could spear this one from down here. We could spear raid this if we wanted to. We should. I think we should. Let's spear raid this and go behind that gate and see what's back there. We'll hunt the deer. We'll eat the deer. We'll take the bones and we'll raid the base. We'll do that. I'm running a little bit low on options here anyway for food. Yeah, PSR. He does the funny intro. It's like he does the intro like, now let's stroke the YouTube algorithm one more time before we start the video, something like that. That's the guy, and he uses, I think he uses like a he uses a magazine with a microphone attached to it. I know who you're talking about now. Look at that base. Wow, there's bases everywhere. It's kind of disgusting. I wish I had enough for a suppressor, because now we're gonna sit in this area for a long time. This way. Yeah, he does a lot of modern stuff though. He does modern builds, FRTs. I think he has his machine license. I think. Block, I don't know if you mean like overall or today, but we've been playing about as long as the stream has been up. It looks like we are at, let's see, hour, 16 minutes since. We haven't really been gunning for anything special, but we are about to raid this base, so I think I could most definitely, the pacing that I did today, I can most definitely get an AK plate carrier, have food in my belly, and be at, you know, T0 Northwest Airfield in 45 minutes. Honestly, we almost did that, just not even trying. We've been in this town messing around talking for like 40 minutes, like 20 minutes or so. I think I'm gonna wait until I get closer to shoot it, because I want to shoot it and then cut it up and get out of here really fast. Inventory space is okay. More camouflage a little bit, right? Yeah, looks a little better to me. To be honest, it looks a little brighter for some reason. I'll take it though. Did you guys hear Oregon is trying to, they're trying to pass a law in Oregon against banning all hunting? They said any slaughter of any animal. Yeah, Block, I welcome him. I don't really need the buck. I don't know if I should take it or not. We're not gonna have tons of space anyway. I could take the buck. Damn. I want to sit up here to get a better shot though. Yeah, he's on the move. Okay, they're getting too far in the field for me. I think I'm gonna take this small one maybe. Just up here on this tree. sacrifice that. Let's get some steaks. That's probably too much. We need a stack of good bones as well. Badly damaged, man. There's no way. Let's get rid of 22, 5, 4, 357. Let's get rid of all that. Take another stack of bones with us. And go. We can cook this in the house while we raid the base. They're trying to lift the speed limits in Iowa to 55 to 60. That's crazy. Crazy that they're 55 in the first place. I think 70 like on the highways should be the minimum. Depend on the highways, I guess, but water should be good for a while. We'll be sick though soon, really soon. I think we'll honestly probably catch a cold before we get, maybe before we get to back to that base. Octo, welcome in. Need about 6 days for full apple. Okay. Well, we'll save a little bit for later too. We're gonna be in this base a while. Really, what I need is a lockpick. Damn, man. Well. Okay, let's get ready here. Drop that. We'll drop our extra bones back here as well. And our spare knife, right? Look at all the sticks that are outside here. You say you broke your leg trying to get into an empty base? Or you had a broken leg? Damn firewood, man. Actually, I think. We got enough. We got enough bones. I think we'll be alright. We'll just use it how we have it. Oh, mine at the door. Okay. Oh, you got in while you waited for your leg to heal. That's pretty legendary. That's actually a really good story. You're just sitting here passively waiting on your leg to heal, and you got into the base. Oh well, hopefully we don't get shot from this window. Why did I don't know why I sharpened. I think you have to have a sharpened stick, right? It has to be sharpened? I'm not sure. Makes a pristine spear no matter the condition of the bones. No, you don't have to sharpen it. So we just wasted a knife. It's okay though. I think I'll make one more. We'll need at least 3. At least, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Whatever. Actually, we might be all right because of the raincoat. No, I need a sidekick to just follow me around and lay down for me to boost in bases. That's really what I need. I need like 2 sidekicks for that. Like if I could dedicate 2 people to that, the content would be so much better. We'd be like an instant rating machine. Even double high walls, bro. I bet you we could get into. All right, let the raiding begin. Pretty sure this is the gate, right? That's the only gate we see, so we gotta just go for this one. This isn't gonna take long at all since it's the frame. We just have to chill out right here and you know. Welcome in. Long time no see, man. How you been? I did it. I did the super fast thing. It's just hard to keep it up. It doesn't look like there's nothing up there. It looks like this base actually got raided and they just built back just out of like pride, you know what I mean? I doubt there's anything up there. That's it, but I tried to put it in full auto. I can't figure out how to do it consistently. I think Injexus recorded. I think Injexus recorded a lot of Tomato King's videos. Talking about you seen him in there. This man is like the camera. He's like the whole operating force behind a lot of the videos. I think the full auto works by, I think you have to tap it as soon as, it's a timing thing. We almost did it there, but it's a timing thing, I'm pretty sure. And I think you have to tap it as soon as, I think you have to tap it as soon as you strike. I think you have to get a rhythm of like right before you strike, you have to tap it. And then once it goes into that mode, you have to keep tapping it at that same rhythm. I think it works like that. Not 100% though. See, we almost did it there. Once you get that lunge forward, that's what starts it, I think. So right now I'm just spamming it, but if I go like tap, tap, see, it's hard to get it. At least for this time, it'll be quicker for me to just do it without the auto mode because I'll have to spend the time to figure it out. But if I ever do figure it out, the investment would be crazy. it's gonna take the second spear, and it's gonna take a little bit of the third one, and we'll be through. I would be surprised if it takes the full third one, but I don't think it will. It could be like that, Jax. They probably would call it the same thing as like moonwalking. You know, it's an exploit. That's what they would say. I wouldn't say anything about it. I mean, you're still using a stick to raid a base, so I mean, regardless if you do it in turbo mode or not, it's still gonna take ages. And also, you lose some accuracy when you do turbo mode, so you might, if you're rating it from the soft side or the hard side, it'll make sense. But if you're rating it from the soft side, it wouldn't make sense because you keep hitting the wall. But admins do be admin, man. You tripping about the smallest thing a lot of times. But I would rather have admins trip about small things than have them not trip about big things, you know? See, I just did it again. It might be random. It might not even be like me timing it. See, maybe it is a method. I think it's a method. I hope there's an M for a DMR up here. I really don't care what's up here, though. If there's a Tundra up here, I'll be very happy. That's a regular, you know, hunting rifle. Well, I like the way Octopus is talking a lot more than anybody else right now, but regardless of what's up here, I really don't want a VSD suppress. I feel like it's too much. Just have it after like 2 hours. I know I sound really lame today. Yeah, probably. Knowing me, it probably would be waiting. Doesn't this log that I'm hitting right here, like this frame, doesn't it look like a piece of like the left side? It looks like a piece of fat off of a steak or something. I wish you could throw spears like javelins. I also wish you could strangle people with rope and wire in this game. Or infected at least, you know what I mean? Like just strangle an infected and drag it to the person. I bet you there's somebody in chat. There's got to be one of you guys in chat that has a base in the yellow fortress building, and you're probably looking at this like, bro, any base really, like any apartments, anything. Like this is how you do it right here. All right, break a spear, have a steak. Let's feed this man. He's doing some good work. All right, one more spear, and I think we're done here. I think it's so funny that if you eat, certain things or drink like water you found, you get sick, but you can leave your food right here on the dirty floor with the mud and the dirt and the blood, and you can just eat it. Doesn't sound like they're hunting, but I could be wrong. Is that what it's called? When I see people spear raiding, it makes me think desperation. Like I think of like two desperate freshies with nothing to lose, and they're like, "Oh, let's just raid it." But when I spear raid, I'm always spear raiding just because, just out of curiosity. I just want to see, you know. And just because I know the time it would take to go get the nades to blow this base up would take longer than it would be for me to do this. I think that's a stupid thing to assume that when I see people doing something that I'm doing the same exact thing as them, it's any different. I think she's about to go any second now. This is simple, right? We use simple tools. Using the spear. You know how much it would throw people off if they changed the wallpaper in the houses just a little bit? Like just barely. Yeah, we'll be a lot faster, especially if there's only a gate. Even if there's two, it'll be a lot more efficient. It'll be a lot more efficient for your playtime overall. Well, not a lot more, because then you run the risk of getting loot out of here with just a spear. So can't really argue efficiency anywhere if there's loot up here. Thought I heard something. You would either found a bigger base, or the guys would have upgraded, or the guys would have got raided, to be honest. If we're talking about a big base. A base like this, or a base like 2-3 gates, maybe. I think you can raid, if you're determined you have a duo and the server's not overpopulated, you can probably raid a two gate base in a day. 2 or 3 gates. Me and Mike easily blew through so many bases, but we were raiding bases, and they were finding loot in the base to raid the next base. So, but just from looting, like we got the Green Mountains, the Lenogorsk, and we had enough to blow down a gate at that. at that point, just a duo. I think 3 gates is where you start in DayZ. Like when you're about to build a base, you think 3 gates instantly. As fast as you can get 3 gates up. It's like minimum security. Yeah, I don't think it was 7, brother. I think we bypassed. I think in that castle raid, bro. I think in that castle raid we went by. Oh, there's one over here. Okay, we'll use that. I think in that castle raid we went by a watchtower in the front. And then we went by the main gate. So that's 2, and then I think there was like 1, 2, 3. There's probably 7 gates just in that volley of gates. So then you're at 9, and then we cracked a gate. I think we cracked 2 gates. That's 11. We did 11, bro. We did 11 gates at the castle with just boosting and code cracking on the 2 3-downs. The 2 3-downs were the same code though, so. Bro, we did like 11 gates. Oh, I sharpened it again like an idiot. I'll just use this. I don't mind. This is harder to hit. Yeah, it's harder. I don't know why this is so much harder. I looked back at that thumbnail because I was looking for some pictures, and I saw that thumbnail and I counted those gates the other day. Maybe like last week. Yeah, it's a lot quieter, isn't it? I would do that. Oh, did I just cut this? I really have to pay attention, man. I'm selling out right now. So out of it. Let's go up here. All right. We gotta get this base open. We're so close. I wish you could see the condition, but I know this thing is literally about to pop right now. Why am I cold? right, Jason's gone now. This gate has the pop. the grand opening. So the gate that I raided yesterday, it must have had low HP because I did the gate yesterday with three long sticks. So this must be a full HP gate. I went into Maverick stream one night. It had to be like 1 a.m. and I was up, just got done editing, or no, I was actually editing, and I wanted to watch something while editing, and I saw Mavericks live. So I popped in there, and these guys were upstairs. They had this same exact base, but these guys were up there raiding the metal gate, or raiding the gate from the front side with sticks, not spears. They had bones in the... They have bones in their inventory. You hear that? The crickets? They started because it's getting dark out, I think. I never heard that. I don't know if that's I don't know what that's about. I hope there's something in that corner there. Nope, nothing. Okay. There was a peacoat. I think everybody saw that though. Shot. Oh, you better be quiet. Jamie's gonna get on you. I literally think you yelled that. I'm not gonna raid another base today. I'm gonna keep that. That's incredible, man. I could just imagine Jason yelling like he's like, ha, the peacoat. He's just laughing his butt off, bro. That's so funny. Alright. Okay, gang. Successfully fail raid. We did it, though. We got in. If we had a hatchet, I would break this wall down and build that one back, and we'd have a base. We can look for a hatchet real quick. Maybe we'll have a little base, a little free base. Free base. Oh, hatchet. No, I thought it was a hatchet. Oh, days. I did hear a shot, but I guess they didn't come this way. And if they did come this way, they didn't come over here to me. Another base. There's too many bases. There's literally too many bases. I feel like there's a base on... What is this? A saw? It's like there's literally a base on every corner. Oh, they can't get in. Even if they wanted to. I couldn't get my thing out. Hey, come in here. Ma'am. Excuse me. You had to be late. Go on this one, though. Oh, this ain't good. Come on, man. Dang. Sitting there taking a beating of my life just because they come to a doorway and get lost over a 1-inch step. It blows my mind, bro. It really does how they come to the doorway where they know the brains is there. They're like, ah, brains. They ran all the way to the door and they just stand there. They stand there and slowly manipulate the doorway, like slowly navigate the doorway. Stupidest thing. Wire. I think we're out of luck here, boys. Do we need that? No, we don't need that. Okay. I think that's it. We're gonna have to go. Good rate. If I had the use for the lock, I would have took it, but I don't think I'll be building a base. Not here. I'll build a stash, maybe. It does work. It's kind of finicky, though. It is a little bit finicky, but it does work. If the meat is like in the doorway, or sometimes the way they lunge, like they'll lunge in and past instead of at the doorway, or like at the meat, and then they'll do this little weird turnaround animation where they break their neck. Okay. I think we're gonna go off here, guys. I know it's only 2 hours, but it's only 2 hours. It's literally a tease, but we'll be back tomorrow. I want to get some rest and start the week strong tomorrow. So we'll be back with another stream. It's midnight for me, so we'll be back in about 12 hours with another stream. Maybe 10 or 11 hours. 10 or 11 hours from now, we'll be back with another stream. And we'll go on. And tomorrow, I think what we'll do is we'll continue our questing on Chernarus, or something a lot more engaging. I'm interested in doing some more Deer Isle, and also we have a training this week coming up, so we'll see how that goes. GG's on the raid, yes sir. I wish we found something better, but it's all good, man. That's how the game goes. How the game goes. I learned to prepare for four sticks now this time. Yeah, Jim Bob, have a great night. Chuck is in here. See you later, man. See you later, sir. Thank you for hanging out. It's good to see you. Really good, man. All right, guys. Let's go see if there's anybody to raid. Let's go show our love. And we'll head out. Go check on the kids. I think they had my sister bought them ice cream, and then we did s'mores after that. So they were like overloaded. They were like sugar coma out. It's pretty tough. my nephew was here, and he was just walking in a circle. He had so much sugar in his system, he was just walking in a circle. He's like, uncle, 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 is my mom coming? Is my mom back? It's like, calm down, bro. We got Ellen, PvP Chaos on Deer Isle, Nitno, Ellen and Nitno. Let's do Duo Deer Isle progress. Okay. We'll do Masoa. Jamie snoring. Yeah. Yeah, I know. All right, guys, pop over. We're gonna rate Masoa. Pop over if you guys want with me, and we'll say hi to him. Make sure he has a great rest of his night. These are our late night streamers: Ellen, Masoa, a lot of the Chronic, a lot of these late night guys. So these are our late night go-tos. So let's let our peers know we appreciate them. Let's show them some love. I appreciate the Discord. Appreciate the new vid. The new vid just came out yesterday, so if you guys haven't checked that out, I would check that out. If you guys watch the videos, I would check it out. If you guys enjoy. Much love to all you guys. Let's get this outro played. Guys, we got a rating coming. We're going to see Masoa. Pop over if you want. If not, you guys have a great rest of your night. I will see you in the next one. Peace.